Hello everyone! Today I'm planning on making some curtain ties using this macrame cord that I'm currently using as a mic stand and some air dry clay beads that I made a few days ago. You can see here that basically they're quite roughly shaped. I just took some Daz air dry clay, the white one, and put them into sort of very rough balls, and then stuck a 8mm knitting needle through them. So today I'm going to be painting them, and I'm not sure whether to add a design onto it or whether that might actually just ruin it. But for now I'm going to use three different colors, basically the three different pastels: pastel green, pastel blue, and pastel pink. Yeah, let's take this out and paint them. Let's spill out all these. Let's start with the green because that color is the one I really want. I've done a bit of macrame before. I basically made a little... I was partway through making a little bag. I still have to do the handles, but I'm not using too much water because I don't want to reactivate the clay. Oh, there must be an easier way of doing this. I've seen a video of someone basically putting some paint in a tub and shaking a bunch of beads around in the tub, but I wasn't sure whether that would actually work as well as it looks. It's really getting my fingers messy, which is fine. They were already quite messy. I did quite a... I'm not very dexterous. So I painted my nails earlier and they're quite messy. So it's okay if they get messy with paint versus nails. I'm gonna have to wash the paint off either way. But yeah, here's the first one. Don't look at my face. This will do, right? Maybe it'll need a few coats. I don't know. Will this be disappointing? I hope not. Okay, number 2. I'm thinking of doing like a floral pattern on top, but I don't know if that'll make things worse, so we'll see. More paint. I really didn't get the sizing even. That last one was tiny and this one's huge. And this one's wonky. The other side's wonkier even. People actually talk and paint at the same time. I'm actually realizing that even when I'm in painting socials, like, you know, those little sip and paint things you can do with your friends, I tend to just kind of go quiet once I start. I realize. The garden's going well, with the exception of the tomatoes. I've just sowed a few beans. A few more tomatoes just in case. and some basil, so fingers crossed. But I'm very happy with how the tulips are turning out. I'm very happy with the colors I got. I got like just a sort of pink, a light pink and a dark pink variety pack that should have blooms through to early May. Other saplings or seedlings that I have some foxglove that I fear I've not kept the seed cells moist enough, so they're looking a bit ill. And I also have some lupin seeds, which seem to be doing better. I just transplanted some yesterday, but they're still sort of quite little. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 27. So a third is 9. 2 more. I'm not bothering to paint the inside because I think that should be completely covered by the macrame cord. I should probably give these a second coat. But I might move on to the other colors before applying that coat. Let me show you what they look like right now. Ta-da! Not very impressive yet. Yeah, let's apply the pink next. Really get the water out. So yeah, here's the pastel pink. Ooh, my hands are getting really... I don't know if there's a way to paint beads without getting your hands messy, but also there's nothing really wrong with a bit of mess. Although I should probably... Oh well. So, pink. Oh, I do like this color. It's very springtime, very Easter. I suppose I could make these seasonally, so I have like a springtime one and then like a little red and green Christmas one and maybe an autumn one. That'd be nice. So here is... That's the pink color. I think it'll go nicely with the green. Let's do 8 more of those. You know, speaking of Easter, I wonder if actually instead of trying to do like a floral pattern, I wonder if sort of doing little flecks like you do with Easter eggs sometimes might be nice. Did I count incorrectly? Yeah, I must have. Oh well, that's not too bad. It's 10 each instead of 9. Well, this little bolero, is that what you call it? Sweater thing. actually knitted myself last year. It's basically for the dress is sleeveless, but I don't feel like wearing a sleeveless dress today. Partly for the weather, partly just not the vibe. So this top's quite useful for turning sleeveless dresses into something with sleeves for a bit. Yeah, just knitted it last year with just a 1x1 rib the entire way through, so it's quite form fitting. On to pastel blue. And I'm finally giving you a proper look at the beads I'm actually painting. Now, I wouldn't consider this a tutorial. However, to give you a description of how I created the macrame cord, I've cut 3 pieces of cord. 2 of them are much longer than the other. The 2 long pieces of cord I attached to the shorter one with 2 lark's head knots. I then start creating a few square knots. Those of you who are familiar with macrame will know that I actually made a mistake here and started with just a bunch of half knots, but I intended to create square knots. Now I'm realizing when I made the beads, I probably should have made them wider because I made them wide enough to put 1 cord through, but I probably should have put 2. But I've made it work here by putting the bead through one of the middle cords and wrapping the other middle cord around it using a single half hitch. So I basically go in repeats of a few square knots and then add a bead and then more, and then do a single half hitch and then more square knots. And here are the final results. I think it adds a bit of spring cheer to my window. I hope you'll come back to my channel soon, and until then, thanks for watching.